Very welcome today for this special lecture. We still have, according to this clock, 2 more minutes to start, but probably this clock is a little slow according to my phone clock. So, yeah, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, everybody says my clock runs right. So, anyway, so we are very fortunate, friends, to have a very erudite, well-versed, experienced Swami from our order, who is currently posted at Hollywood Center. And he is not really stranger here. He had come in 2017 and gave a talk. At that time, he was posted in Durban, Africa. So he came from there, but this time he is coming from Hollywood Center. He has worked in various different capacities in different ashramas at places like, very difficult places to work, like in Cherrapunji. Very difficult place to work at. It has highest rainfall in the world. So, a challenge to work in that place. He worked in Ramharipur, a center in Bengal, for about 15 years. He was also at headquarters. So has a great versatile experience of different works. And he speaks so beautifully, with to the point, giving examples of our day-to-day life. So it is a very good occasion for us to hear this talk. The topic is, as you can see, thou art my refuge. So it is without being between you and Swami Sumanasananda, I now request him to please begin his talk. Thank you for coming.
Katvam shubhe shivakare sukha dukha haste aghurnitam bhavajalam prabalarmi bhangai shanting vidhatumi hakim bahudha vibhagnam mata prayatna paramasi sadaiva vishe mata prayatna paramasi sadaiva vishve. Yamama janma vinayatati dukkha margai asang siddhair sakalitar lalitar vilasai yame buddhing suvidadhe satatam dharannam samba sarva mama gati safale phaleva samba sarva mama gati safale phaleva. O beautiful, auspicious one, holding in thy hands pleasure and pain, who art thou? The waters of existence are hurled to mighty bursting waves. Is it, O Mother, to restore the shattered calm, that thou art ceaselessly active in the universe? How infinitely great is the Mother, and how inadequate the praise I sing of her. I, so poor of understanding as so poor of understanding, it is as if I desire to seize with my hands the sole sustainer of the universe. So, at her blessed feet, the abode of fearlessness, meditated on by the very goddess of grace and glory, adored by those devoted to her service, I take refuge. Whether I succeed or fail, she, who has ever inspired my understanding on the earth, who, devising sweet playful ways, has led me since my birth along the most painful paths to perfection. She, the Mother, the All, is my refuge. Om, peace, peace, peace. Pranams to revered Swami Jugatmananda Ji Maharaj and dear devotees and friends. I am really very, very not only happy, I feel blessed to be amongst you this evening and having a chance just for 1 hour to meditate on the Divine Mother who appeared in this age before our eyes as Sri Sharada Devi. And it is not my words. These are the words of Swami Vivekananda, who said, Janto Durgar Puja Korbo, that Divine Mother, mystic figure, Ma Durga, that Durga, Divine Mother, we have just been doing our evening service, this Srishti Sthiti Vinashanang Shakti Bhute Sanatani Gunashraya Gunamaya Narayani Namastate. We offer our salutations, pranams to that energy, embodiment, who actually behind all this creation, preservation and final dissolution. So we offer our pranams to that Shakti, that power. And Sri Ramakrishna many times said about Holy Mother Sharada Devi that she is my Shakti. Don't behave properly, don't do anything wrong. His own Shevak come nephew, Hriday, Ramlal, they served Master, there is no doubt. If they were not there, Master's body would not have survived, because whose mind is beyond this body, not feeling that body consciousness. We live in the physical level, conscious about our pain and pleasure, body consciousness, eating, drinking, sleeping. But Sri Ramakrishna's body was not like that. It is called Devatanu, a divine body. And he could not take care of his own body. And this Hriday Ram, his nephew, and another one who came to assist him, this Ramlal, another nephew, brother's son. One is sister's son, another one is brother's son. They came and served Sri Ramakrishna. And he found that sometimes they don't understand. They think Sri Ramakrishna is their maternal uncle. So they did something which they should not have done. So when Ma Sharada Devi came, Sri Ramakrishna found that they were not behaving properly, thinking just an ordinary lady. In those days, there was very little scope for the women, particularly in Bengal, and that also in a rural area like Bankura district, mother's birthplace, Jairambati. Girls were not allowed to have formal education in school, college, universities. They were to be always behind the veil. So those are the customs in those days, very bad customs, against which Swami Vivekananda spoke much and took Sister Nivedita from this country, wanted to introduce that our ancient system education when our women, mothers were allowed to fight, argue with the male sages, Gargi, Maitri. Those are there in our Vedas, Upanishads. But afterwards, due to many causes, this degeneration came and women were not being treated properly. So, they were not behaving properly, so Sri Ramakrishna many times alerted them, cautioned them. Don't you know, she is my power, Shakti, she is Sarada, Saraswati, Gyandite, she has come. Don't think that she has taken an ordinary human form like any one of us and you can behave any way. It is not that. Several times you maltreated me, you did not behave properly with me, I know. But the power who is there here, showing his own body, Sri Ramakrishna was showing, if it raises its hood, you may be saved, but the power that is there coiled in her, if that power raises its hood, then nobody will be able to save you, not even Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the Godhead, the highest Trinity in Hinduism. Try to understand that these were the words of Sri Ramakrishna, who never uttered any word without any spiritual realization. Swami Vivekananda, whole life almost means till Sri Ramakrishna's physical body he was alive in physical body. Young Narendranath would always argue with him to know the real truth and trying to expose Sri Ramakrishna, to find out that really Sri Ramakrishna is telling all these things, really it happened or it is not. And many times he argued in this way, oh master, you don't sleep at night, you dream and you are telling these are all your spiritual revelations. What whole day you think mother, 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 think of mother. So it is hallucination, something you are thinking 24 hours. So these are not correct. These cannot be considered as the spiritual revelations as you are telling us. I don't believe it. Like that. Whatever Sri Ramakrishna would speak about the spiritual life experiences, and young Narendranath, about whom Holy Mother said, Naren was khap khola talwar, a sword out of the unsheathed, open, ready to fight, ready to challenge the whole world. When the question of truthfulness comes, when Sister Mary Hell, writing many letters to Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji, don't say anything about those Christian missionaries who are traveling, trying to tell you, they may even kill you, something that hints is there. You do not know, something wrong can happen, anything can happen to your life. Swami Vivekananda was telling, my dear, I always try to be very sweet to everyone, but when the question of this compromise, adjustment with truth comes, I cannot. And this last line of this is a composition just I chanted before you, giving the meaning, by Swami Vivekananda himself, Amba Stotram. So, in the last sutra, he is telling that whether I have become successful, whether I succeed or fail, I know that Divine Mother is holding my hand and taking me for my perfection, who devising sweet playful ways has led me since my birth along the most painful path to perfection. I know, so Mary, don't worry for me, my dear. I appreciate your worry, but I tried to be sweet to each and everyone and I followed that. But when the question of compromising with the truth it comes, I cannot. I cannot be that fake one. And what you tell me, who has been always taking care of me, I know the remaining days also she will be holding my hand firmly so that I can reach my goal, fulfill my mission. So, you are babies, what you know about spiritual life. So, this Sri Ramakrishna, about Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda had so many questions we find. And it was Sri Ramakrishna who, just giving up his physical body in 86, 15th of August, just previous evening, this 13th, almost 13th of August, he himself was telling Narendranath, Naren, you have doubt, still you have doubt. Whoever was Ramu, whoever was Krishna, now that truth, that essence, that ultimate reality, who once came as Krishna, as Ramu, now here has appeared in this age. But not from your Vedantic point of view. In the Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta, everything is that ultimate reality. What you are seeing, these are all, this body, this is a dream, ignorance, maya. Out of your ignorance, you are creating something in your mind. Vishang darpana drishamana nagari tullang nijantar gatang pashanatmani mayaya buhiribu yadbhutai yatha nidraya yasakshi kurute prabodha samaye swatmanamevadvayam tasmai Shri Gurumurtaye Namoidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. Shankaracharya's Dakshina Murti Stotram. Meaning is, I offer my salutation to that one Guru who actually this creation world, it is not there. This outside Vishwa is nothing. It is like the reflection of the what is there in my inner world. So how is God? Bhagavan keমন? Jarmon যেমন, as you think of. Our understanding, if we do not have the same understanding of the world, we create something in our mind, we imagine something, maybe big, maybe small, something. So, that ultimate reality, according to Vedanta, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, this avatarava, that ultimate reality takes a shape. It is only possible in the Bhakti Shastras, not from your Advaita Vedantic point of view. This Kalpana of Ishvara. So, this different subject matter. So, what I am telling, then only Narendranath believed that Sri Ramakrishna himself, who cannot turn his body himself, just trying to get up from lying state, and in a semi-lying state he was telling me just nearly 40 hours before his final passing away, giving up the body. So, Vivekananda almost whole life tried to fight with Sri Ramakrishna, and when all others were declaring Sri Ramakrishna as Avatara, Swami Vivekananda in presence of Sri Ramakrishna is telling, you people are telling many things, but what he says, Naren, and Naren, face to face, nothing hiding. We feel, oh, it is something unpleasant truth. I should not speak before him or her. Behind him or her back, I will speak the truth. Generally, we people do it, but Narendranath is Narendranath. So, whatever was in his mind, he said, no. As a man, I have the highest respect for him. In my eyes, he is in between God and man, Devamana. But incarnation of God, as I understand, I don't believe, I will not approve that. When all the Pandits long back in 1861-62, not only Calcutta, big Pandits, many other big scholarly persons also, they were invited to see and give their opinion about Sri Ramakrishna, whether he is an ordinary man or a saint or just a sadhu or an incarnation. So, Mathur Babu, with the help of Mathur Babu, Bhairavi Brahmani declared that Sri Ramakrishna's life, activities, all this sadhana and the vikaras, all this what is happening in his changes in his body, these are not possible in ordinary human beings. Sri Ramakrishna is another incarnation, this as it is found in the life of Chaitanya Deva. So she was a conversant in Bhagavata and scriptures. So she declared that, and Pandits who came to disapprove that, they said what you are talking of, Avatara. He is that from where all Avatara comes. What you are talking of, incarnation, Sri Ramakrishna. Someone said that also to that extent. So, where Pandits, we read the books, Prathi Parke Pandit Bhaye, Jnani Na Bhaye Kai. Sri Ramakrishna quoted that reading too much of books is what it makes you. You can quote, oh, I am quoting from Chandi, I am quoting from Gita, Upanishad, Bhagavad, Puran, Mahabharat, all these things you can quote. It is a pleasure. Bhagavaikari Shabdachari. This is, it is a good sport among the scholarly people. Who can quote more, who can outwit others. This is a pleasure, a kind of pleasure. But that does not make you, you can become a good orator, erudite scholar, but that will not make you a knower of the truth. And Sri Ramakrishna, when he said all these things, others could not believe, even Narendranath, but Pandits who came, they declared that yes, we find there is no question of having any arguments with this person whom we think and we understand whatever. We are not that sadhaka. We only read the scriptures, but he is exemplifying that life, what is described in the scripture. So they accepted, but Narendranath will not accept. But about Holy Mother we find, this is very peculiar to me. About Sri Ramakrishna, he won't go to make pranams to Mother Kali, because in the beginning of his spiritual quest, search, he was a member of the Brahmo Samaj, and Brahmos had this decorum and code that never any follower of this Samaj will kneel down before any murti, any statue. So young Narendranath, he was visiting 82, 83, 84, this 4 years coming to Sri Ramakrishna, coming to Dakshineshwar, sometimes staying overnight, but never ever would go and enter in Kali temple and make pranams. He was a very good, he was a maestro, wonderful musician. Before becoming a sadhu, this Sangit Kalpaturu, he published several hundred pages with several hundred songs he published. He was a publisher. He was a wonderful singer, and Sri Ramakrishna used to enter into samadhi when Narendranath would sing something. And Sri Ramakrishna would evidently and surely would enter in most cases, because it was very difficult for Sri Ramakrishna when Narendranath, because Narendranath to him was the Sakshat, this Shiva, embodiment of Shiva himself, who was Narendranath master knew. And when he used to sing with his that wonderful voice and feeling and emotion, Sri Ramakrishna mostly used to enter into samadhi, could not control himself. But Narendranath would not sing any Kali, song on Kali, Mother Kali, Divine Mother, because he doesn't believe in, he won't enter into Kali's temple, whom Sri Ramakrishna is day and night worshipping, and through whose grace Sri Ramakrishna knew that what is this body, where it came from, what is the goal of this life, of this incarnation, Sri Ramakrishna, and everything he had in his life, revelations. And Narendranath won't go there, and Sri Ramakrishna also won't say, go and make pranams to Ma Kali. 4 years he used to come to Dakshineshwar, and distance is just not even 100 meters. He won't enter into the Kali temple, and never ever would sing Kali Kirtan. So Sri Ramakrishna taught him about Kali Kirtan. They sing a bhajan to Holy Mother, their Divine Mother. Narendra said, I do not know any song. You do not enter the Kali temple, why do you come here? Well, I like you, but I don't believe in the worship, the image worship. See, open-minded, whatever he had in his mind, he used to speak that. Once, there was, one day, Master said something, and Naren was telling, no, it is not right. And one senior devotee was in the group. He was telling Naren, Master is telling. So why do you argue with you? Accept. Before Naren gave any answer, Sri Ramakrishna was scolding that senior devotee. It is very bad of you. What type of man you are? He is telling what he believes. How can you ask him? Why do you force him? It is very bad. What he believes, he is telling that. So you should not say in that way. Never ever Master asked Narendranath to believe in this worship that God. Yes, he will have his realization. When Sri Ramakrishna's revelation, Narendranath would say something. One day, Sri Ramakrishna was telling, you people, Keshav Sen also was present, Naren present, other devotees present. Master was telling, you see, Keshav Sen is so famous. When Keshav speaks, the whole world listens to. Before Swami Vivekananda's lecture in the World Parliament of Religion in 1893, Keshav Sen was a very great orator and a representative of Indian culture and religion, and he was a founder of Navavidhan Brahmo Samaj. He also just a breakaway group from the Adi Brahmo Samaj, Sadharan Brahmo Samaj. Among the Brahmos also, there are so many divisions. You know, in Christianity you have so many things, Catholic, Protestant, other denominations are there. In Brahmo movement also, it was divided in different movements, groups. So, Keshav Sen was the leader of one of this Brahmo movement, one denomination. Navavidhan. Nava means new. Vidhan means dispensation. Why Navu? Because his life has been changed after coming in touch with Master. So, about Keshav Sen, Master is telling, Keshav is so famous. When Keshav, who is Keshav? Keshav dines with the Queen. When he used to visit England, Queen of British Empire would sit with him, would dine. Try to understand the standard and this glamour of Keshav Chandra Sen. And just a 18 years, 19 years boy, Narendranath, Master was telling, you see this small boy sitting here, but he has got the power, 18 such power, which Keshav is, with one power, Keshav is world famous. 18 such power is there. Narendranath left this, teenager Narendranath. And all, when it was dispersed and devotees went, then he came back and started scolding Sri Ramakrishna. Master, why people will not tell you? Really, it is a madcap, a mad priest. Why not? I said, don't you have any dignity? You don't have, but I have. How could you say all these things in presence of so many people? And Master was almost in tears. He was telling Naren, why you are scolding me? What wrong I have said? I said, what wrong? Everything wrong. How could you compare me with that such Brahmananda Keshav Chandra Sen? Don't you have any shame? I have. You don't feel, but I have my dignity. So why you left the place? So any gentleman, any people, normal people with normal thinking can sit and hear, listen to it, all these things. So now nobody is there. I have come back to you to express my resentment and disapproval. How could you say all these things? That is why people speak about you. They are completely 100% mad. Something is wrong. Why people will not tell that? And you don't have any shame, but I have. I have my dignity. You should not have spoken all these things publicly. Master was telling, went to Divine Mother and came back and telling, hey, rascal. Divine Mother said, he is a small boy, what he understands, what he knows. Kale, when the time will come, he will accept everything. Now he is telling so, he doesn't know everything. When he will know, time will come, I will not accept your words. So, Sri Ramakrishna believed, depended on Narendranath's words. If Narendranath is with me, I feel any Pandit come, anybody comes, oh God, I feel the strength. Naren has come, Naren is my Shoshur Ghar. Shoshur means father-in-law. Father-in-law is to be respected very higher. So if Naren is with me, I feel very strong and happy. No problem. Anybody ask any question, Naren is there to take care. So like that, he would say. And Naren is like a big lake. If you compare with other devotees, Rakhal, Baburam, they come, other devotees are just 10 petal, 100 petal maximum lotus. But Naren, my Naren is 1,000 petals. The more Sri Ramakrishna praise about Sri Ramakrishna, the more more Sri Ramakrishna praise about Narendranath, more and more Narendranath will say something which other seniors would not, cannot withstand. Because Narendra is telling, no, I don't believe in presence of others, telling, no, he would disapprove. And whether Sri Ramakrishna is speaking the truth or not, he would verify. When Master is not there, Master cannot see. His body is so completely Kama Kanchan, who has given up the complete idea of lust and lucre. So he secretly would put some coin there, whether he cannot even touch anything. Is he making a just fake show? Just to prove that, you see, I cannot touch I cannot eat anything. Is it samadhi or something? There are some Calcutta people who used to, during Master Samadhi time, would put the so-called rational people, logical people, scientific-minded people, they would touch the eyeball to see that Sri Ramakrishna, if you are not in Samadhi, but no body consciousness, then there will be twinkling in the eyes. You cannot, when eyeball is touched. And real devotees were shocked. How can you can touch? It is painful to touch the eyeball. So Narendranath would not approve anything Sri Ramakrishna said, but about Holy Mother we find what a miracle it is. And in the scripture also, Master also said, it is difficult to know the ultimate truth, be it from Bhakti Path, be it from Vedantic Path. Vedantic Path, it is there in the Upanishad. You know thyself and know the Brahman, that ultimate reality. How to know? You cannot know that ultimate reality by doing japa, meditation, this. This you do, then how can one know? That ultimate reality can be realized, will be realized only by those who will be blessed, chosen by that ultimate reality. You see the mystic ideas. You do your sadhana, but that ultimate reality, Brahman, cannot be known by any kind of sadhana, any effort. Then I will not do anything? No. God helps those who help themselves. You have to do your sadhana, you have to be knock and the door shall be open unto you. You have to try. When it will be open, that is not. But you have to do. It is Purushakar. Everything we can get by worldly anything through our practice, our efforts, but it is beyond effortless. This is something, it is not anything material that through our effort, physical effort, we can do it through our senses. No. But Vedanta is telling, he or she will be blessed, illumined only when he or she, that particular one, will be chosen by that ultimate reality. Then only that illumination will come. But because that is the reality, you try to remain absorbed in that only. So you have to practice in that way. In the Bhakti Shastra also, it is there. Master himself several times, it is, he quoted. One day he was quoting one couplet. Ore kushi love, korish ki gaurav, dhara na dile ki parish dharite. Kush and love were the children of Ramchandraji. And when Ma Sita was pregnant, some people, his own people of the kingdom, they are telling Sita was under the captured by Ravana, and this Ramchandra has brought Sita back and she is pregnant. Is it Rama's children or is it Ravana's? So they questioned Sita's purity, chastity. Ramchandra heard it. So if the king himself does something wrong, the whole society, subjects also will do that. In the Gita, Sri Krishna is telling, Yad yad acharati shrishta tattadeva itarau janaha sajat pramanam kurute lokastadanu. Whatever the scholarly people, cream of the society, educated people, wise people, they do, who know the scriptures. Whatever they do, we do not know scripture. Our seniors, our teachers, they said, this is the rule, this is law, you should do this. We do that. Generally, common people, they follow whatever the custodians of the society, leaders of the society, they do. So if the king does something wrong, Ramchandra, then subjects also will not have any idea of this purity, chastity. There will be something wrong in the society. Ramchandra felt no, it is better. So exiles Ma Sita, although he knew that Sita is purity personification, personified. There is no question of that. But still, to make the subjects happy, the duty of the king is to keep the subjects, treat them like his own children. And so they are questioning, let them be happy, that she should not be kept in the palace and all that. So Sita was exiled, sent with Hanumanji, and you go, and was sent to the jungle somewhere. And Kush and Love were born there. She was in a Muni's cottage, and this Kush Love, when they were just small boys, Ashwamedha sacrifice, this horse sacrifice, one big sacrifice official, he was there, custom is there, that all kings will accept Ramchandra as their leading leader of all kings. So when this went, Hanumanji was following who can catch that horse. Nobody should catch. If anybody challenges, no, we challenge the might of Ramchandra, then come and fight with us. So that is the system. That was the system. So these small boys found that they captured the Ghoda, means horse. So before capturing, you have to defeat who are protecting the horse. And Hanumanji was there. Hanumanji suddenly found these small boys. Its resemblance is there of the Ramchandrajis. Who are they? These boys must be the children of Ramchandra. So let me accept defeat. So he was mock fighting he was doing with the small two brothers. And the small two brothers were thinking, oh, now we are mighty. You see, mother does not give us that value, does not trust us. We are now, mother can depend on us. So very happy to captured this something. What is this, Hanuman? They could not understand what actually this figure is. So very happy. Mother, see what we have brought. Today we have captured it. You see, it is very powerful, but nobody could stop. We could. You see, we fought and we defeated. We have captured. So Hanumanji is telling, Ore Kushi love, Kurish ki Gaurav, Dharana dile ki parish dharite, Kush and love. Small boys, what do you know? What false pride you are telling Ramchandra? Hanumanji's love and devotion for Ramchandraji. So Hanumanji was telling that through Ramchandra's grace, nobody can defeat me. So what false pride you are showing? Actually, if I would not have surrendered myself, accepted the defeat captured by you, could you do it? So that God cannot be realized without the grace of God. In the Chandi also it is there. Tvang Vaishnavi Shakti Ananta Virja Vishwasya Bijang Paramasi Maya Samahitang Devi Samastameta Tang Vai Prasanna Bhuvi Mukti Hetu. O Divine Mother, this Chandi here only, just Sarva Mangala Mangalle, just before that it is there. Devi Prapannarti Hare Prasida Prasida Matar Jagat. After that it is, one couplet is there. Thou art that Vishnu's Ladini Shakti, that power. That with that power only Vishnu does this creation, preservation, dissolution, everything is happening. And you have kept the whole world under the spell of your Maya. We are thinking this world is so beautiful, enjoy, enjoy. There is nothing higher. The goal of human life is to enjoy physical through all our senses as much as possible. Yavat jivet, sukhang jivet, rinang kritva ghritang pivet. There is a Charvak philosophy. So long you are alive, enjoy. Don't mind whether you have money or not. Snatch something from somebody. Don't bother. What is there? After this body goes or nothing. But in the Kathopanishad, their question is there. Yang prete vichikitsa manusya kasmis dete naimastiti choike. Jamraj, you know, is there really there is something after death, or everything finishes with the death of this body? Jamraj won't answer. No, you take this, you take this, you take this. You small boy, no, small boy, so what? You said that whatever I will ask, I want that only. You said that whatever I will ask, you will give. I want that blessing from you. You boon, you give me that knowledge. No, it is goddess even do not know what you know. Then you are the right person to ask, and I will get the right answer and right knowledge, so you tell me. So, this Atman, it is a riddle always. So without the grace of God, one cannot know that. So Divine Mother, Sharada Devi is incarnated, wonderful. This Ambastotram, I was reading it, Swamiji just composed it. It is so nicely presented. That Divine Mother is incarnated in this age as the Shakti of Sri Ramakrishna, as Sharada Devi, about whom Sri Ramakrishna said so many things to so many people, but nobody could understand, mostly did not understand. Only through her grace, Holy Mother's grace, this Narendranath had the understanding from the very beginning that Holy Mother Sharada Devi was none other than that Divine Mother. And first we find that Sri Ramakrishna directly did not tell all these things. Naren, she is he told it to others, but not to Naren, because we think that Master knew that Naren one day will himself discover. Naren has that power always to find out the truth. Naren does not need any special instruction for this, because afterwards he said, you see, Master said to me so many things, but never ever he told me about the greatness of real nature of Holy Mother. When they were talking about, everyone questioning, Sri Ramakrishna's wife, according to Hindu tradition, your guru's wife is Guru Patni, means Guru Ma. She also should be treated like a mother. As we pay our respect to our Mosi, our aunts, mother sisters, father sisters. So Guru's wife also should be no, something is wrong. It is loose. So place it properly. So what I am telling, Swami Vivekananda brought the light to them. They were enlightened about the reality of Holy Mother Sharada Devi only through Swami Vivekananda so many times talking. First we find the expression when in 18, after passing away of Master, and Swami Vivekananda did not have any scope also directly to talk to Sharada Devi. About Sri Ramakrishna, he, according to his measuring yard, he can say, no, Sri Ramakrishna is a man of knowledge. Or Master, what you know, you have not gone to school, college, university, this is hallucination. Have you read psychology? Have you read this? We know, we studied. So he could challenge Sri Ramakrishna, because he knows Sri Ramakrishna. But about Holy Mother, that lady is a learned one or not, never ever saw her face, never ever had any scope to talk to her directly. Only scope was there when Naren would come, Master would ask, hey, Naren has come, prepare food for him. And Holy Mother's duty is to prepare food for Naren, and Master want to always please Naren. For others, yes, whatever is there you eat, all right, it is master is not bothered. But if Noren comes, you see that my Noren is happy with the food, he is pleased. You see, a wonderful guru in the scripture, it is there, Ashcharya Bhakta Kushalasya Labdha. Wonderful guru Sri Ramakrishna, wonderful Chala Narendranath. Sri Ramakrishna is asking Naren, what you ask for? Now give me samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi. Master is telling, any guru would be very happy, the happiest person as a guru, that my child, my disciple wants to have that ultimate reality to know, knowledge. And Guru is also a Brahmogani, a knower of the truth. Guru, that highest things you are aspiring for, and I give it. Finally, they give. Guru, step by step, Guru brings the disciple to the level of understanding that ultimate truth. In the Upanishad, stories are there. Oh, you have come for in the Gurukul to have knowledge. All right, come. Take these 10 cows, come back when this will be 1,000. You understand? The condition of the disciple. Disciple, this guru's property is there. Water is entering, going out of the property. So there will be no harvest. So just to stop the water, disciple has to lie down and stop the water on this border of the plot. What type of severe austerity they did, living in nature, following the instruction of Guru. Then Guru finally understands when he comes back. Already now Guru understands, seeing the face, that yes, now it is time. The moment I will say Tattvamoshi and Shatoketu, and the Chala also, disciple also will understand. Without any preparation, nothing can happen. So for Narendranath, there is no preparation by Sri Ramakrishna. And Narendranath will be happy to eat, ask for samadhi. Sri Ramakrishna is asking, scolding, oh, you are very mean-minded. Such a small thing you are asking. Chi, 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 chi. In Bengali it is, I am quoting Sri Ramakrishna, and then I translate. Chi, 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 fie on you. 3 times fie on you, fie on you, fie on you. Oh God. You could ask such small thing. You are so narrow-minded. Oh, my dear Naren, you are not born to do all this small thing. It is very bad. It is not befitting for you. In the Gita, we find Bhagavan Sri Krishna is scolding Arjun. Arjun. Kudasta kasmala vishame samupasthita anarja justam asargam akirtikaram Arjuna. Where from all this cowardliness has come? Very bad. It is unbefitting. Klobang masmagam aparthanoi tattva vadati shudram hridaya darbalam taktutishta parandam. You are a hero. Stand up. Fight. What is this? This faint-heartedness, talking like a coward. It is not befitting to you. So, as Arjuna was scolded by Sri Krishna, Swami Vivekananda also was scolded by young Narendranath, scolded by Sri Ramakrishna. That Nirvikalpa Samadhi, chi, small thing you are asking, your goal of life is not that. Beyond that also is there. This is Vijnana. Beyond Jnana is Vijnana. Seeing the whole universe. It is not Darpana Drishyamana Nagari. It is not like that. It is really, I find the presence within and without, everywhere. And in the Bhakti Shastras also, in scripture, in this, if you follow the path of Bhakti, the final supreme devotion is Yatra Yatra Netra Sphure Tatra Tatra Krishna Spore Tatra Tatra Krishna Sphure. I see the presence of that Sri Krishna. And this Sri Krishna is not the body Sri Krishna. Avajananti mang muran manusing tonumasrino param bhavam ajananto. This in the Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna, many people think I am the son of so and so. This Sri Krishna, a body, but a powerful one. Very wise, knows many art of warfare, this, that, very shrewd, very intelligent. These are things, but they don't know my Param Bhava, my real nature. That I am that ultimate reality, who is Ajara Amara, who is birthless, deathless, changeless, eternal. How the infinite can take a finite form. These are very, very riddle, this mystery in life. That ultimate reality, if it is formless in the gospel, just in the second chapter, when second meeting, first meeting did not have any talk, recorder of the gospel, Mahendranath Gupta, but second day when he felt attraction towards Sri Ramakrishna also said, come again. A person who was trying to commit suicide, this recorder of the gospel, he was a headmaster in 2 schools simultaneously, but he was an unsuccessful one, a failure in his family life, and was trying to commit suicide, keeping his wife and children in his sister's house. And suddenly he came to Sri Ramakrishna with the under the leadership of guidance of one devotee, not knowing. And after hearing Sri Ramakrishna, he forgot that the goal of human life is not to commit suicide. The goal of human life is to enjoy that bliss of immortality. In the Upanishad it is said, Srinantu Vishya Amritasya Putra, ye the children of immortal bliss. Why you are suffering beyond this darkness, ajnana, ignorance? That shining, resplendent Purusha is there, truth is there. I have known and become deathless, and I have gone beyond any misery. You will also go there. There is no other way. From the Gyan, knowledge point of view, path of knowledge, that is also there. From the bhakti path also, supreme devotion is not telling these are all unreal, this is this. Everything, whatever I see, I feel the presence of my Ishta Devata, my God, everywhere, in everyone, even in an ant, anywhere. So knowing the presence of, feeling the presence of my God in everything, I cannot do any harm to anybody. And it is always feeling the joy. Only we will feel the presence of God when we have closed our eyes. It is not. Sri Ramakrishna says, when you are already Siddha, final stage you have reached, you are illumined, you have got the highest knowledge, highest devotion, supreme knowledge, you will feel the presence of Sarvabhutastam Atmanam Sarvabhutani Cha Atmani Ikshate Yoga Yuktatma Sarvatra Samadrasana, who is in union with God, from the path of Shankar, this Jnana. What happens? Outside, inside, everywhere sees the presence of God. And from Bhakti path, wherever my eyes go, whatever I see, I feel the presence of God only. Sri Ramakrishna was walking and could not walk. Felt that ear, life, this living grasses, could not walk. Somebody was hitting in the middle of the mid-Ganga, Ganges, 2 boatmen were fighting each other, hitting each other. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, oh. Sri Ramakrishna is feeling, this is feeling of oneness, highest condition of knowledge. Knowledge, then Vijnana. Beyond knowledge, Jnana is knowledge, beyond then is Vijnana. This is called Vijnana. So, Jnana and Vijnana. In that condition, Master is asking, Naren, we will be like the banyan tree under which people will come and take rest, and they are suffering in the world. And you want only your own Jnana, only joy. You don't be that small, that narrow, my dear Naren, you are not that small. So he inspired him to give up his life, not to remain always 24 hours in Samadhi, forgetful of, oblivious of the whole world, which is also nothing else but that ultimate reality appearing in different forms and different names. So that is called Vijnana. So Sri Ramakrishna not only gave him Jnana, it is lower, which is the highest according to the Upanishad. That is why Swami Vivekananda said, Sri Ramakrishna's life is a powerful searchlight. Through that powerful searchlight, one can understand the Vedas and Upanishads. His experiences go beyond the Vedas and Upanishads. Means what is not written there, Sri Ramakrishna experienced that also. It is called Vijnana. So, by Sri Ramakrishna's grace, Narendranath knew everything, and by Holy Mother's grace, Narendranath, Swami Vivekananda knew that our divine Holy Mother Sharada Devi is not that unlettered, so-called illiterate, unlettered lady under the veil, not knowing anything. But he had full conviction that Holy Mother Sharada Devi was none other than that divine mother, that formless, that nameless, that one is embodied in this age for the good of the humanity, for to awaken our divinity within. That mother has that divine power, that Shakti has taken this form, as it were. In the Gita also Bhagavan is telling that ultimate reality, formless, also can take form. That is the Maya. Through that, everything is created, and we are all under the spell of that. Tang Vaishnavi Shakti Ananta Virja Vishwasya Vijang Paramasima Sammohitang Devi. We are all under the spell of that Maya. If we do not know the ultimate reality, then we are under the spell of that great illusion that this is this name form we are seeing. But through her grace, Tvam Vai Prasanna, if you are propitiated, if you are happy, satisfied, then you give the liberation. So, O Sharada Saraswati Gyan dite esheche. Ramakrishna said long time back, many years back, but all forgot, did not understand because they are not ready. But Swami Vivekananda was ready to understand that if one is that matured, then only. Sri Ramakrishna said, can the 1 liter container can contain 5 liters? No. A small baby of 5 years, can you make him understand all our sense enjoyments? He won't understand. Those things have not grown in the babies. So people with little understanding will not be able to realize that ultimate. That is also in the Upanishad, it is there. This faint-heartedness, weak people, nayamatma balohinena labha. Too much reading, talking also will not make you know that ultimate reality. Again, fools and dull-headed people also will not be. You have to have fine, sukshmati sukshma, that understanding has to be. Everything, Narendranath was ready for that. That is what about Arjuna said, you are a born hero. And Daivi Sampad Vimoksha, you are born with these divine qualities. You just manifest. And what wonderful definition Swami Vivekananda gave about the dharma, this fighting and all following some customs are thinking this is dharma, and he is telling a wonderful definition for the modern world. You see, religion is the manifestation of the divinity already in man. You are a Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, Jain, Parsi, these, that, Catholic, Protestant, these, black, white, African, American, Indian. There is not the question. Question is whether your mind is pure or not. Whether you are expressing the divine qualities you are born with, which are remaining whole life hidden. If you can express that divinity, you are divine. Brahma Veda, Brahmaiva Bhavati. By knowing the Brahman, the ultimate reality, you become Brahman. Devang Bhutva Devang Jajet. You purify yourself. As puja we do. You become yourself Devata Devang Bhutva. Purify yourself by doing internal purification, external purification, mentally. Then you yourself become pure to worship the pure. Only pure in this universe is that ultimate reality. So, what I am telling, Swami Vivekananda, by Mother's grace, through his own Guru's grace, and through his own efforts he did, he took this body in this life. How many people understood what the mission of Narendranath? Before happening, Master said all these things in 85, 86, and World Parliament of Religion happened in 93. After 7 years back, nobody knew what is going to happen. That small boy Narendranath, who was predicted by Sri Ramakrishna that this Keshav Sen is very famous now, he meets the Queen. In this country, Swami Vivekananda got the recognition, appreciation, honor, love, respect, devotion. He was writing letter. 100 kings and queens also will not have, you cannot together the honor I am getting in this country. How it happened? Everything through Holy Mother Sharada Devi. He first said, Holy Mother Sharada Devi, don't decide about himself. In 1890, he was writing a letter from Gazipur. You are asking me what I should say about Holy Mother, where she will stay. If Holy Mother is already there, offer my 100,000 millions of pronouns and seek her blessing for me. And try to understand that Holy Mother is that Divine Mother. Who am I to decide about Holy Mother's movement? She will be here or there. Girish Babu, great devotee. Balaram Babu, great devotee, in whose house Sri Ramakrishna visited more than 100 times. So, and Balaram's anno, this rice and food of Balaram is very pure. I can take that without any hesitation. It is so pure. So, that Balaram and Girish Babu, such first class, highest class devotees are also fighting and trying to control Holy Mother. And young Narendranath writing letter means, we are nobody. Why do you poke your nose about Mother's matter? Mother will take, Mother is the Divine Mother. Seek her blessings for my emancipation. Try to, means you people directly is not telling, dishonoring and scolding, telling you also follow what I am telling. Then he came to take Holy Mother's in July. I am going to Himalaya, permission. After passing away of Master, Swami Vivekananda would take any decision under the instruction of Holy Mother. 4-5 instruction, 3-4 minutes I give, my time is going to over, and I finish. There is no end of all these talks. This divine relation, the way Swami Vivekananda took refuge in the feet of lotus feet of Holy Mother Sharada Devi. Mentally we say, verbally we say, oh, I am dependent on God. But actually we do whatever our ego says. We say all these things, oh, why you are not coming? When it just come again. If God wishes, as if everything he or she does, yes Maharaj, mind always wants to come, but visit you, talk to you, we like. But you see, everything depends on if God wishes. If God wishes, you go to the market, you take your bank account, you see, check, everything, you count all God wishes. Everything I like, I am doing. Anything which my mind is not ready, but we try to hide ourselves in that way. If God wishes, I will come. So, when I want to enjoy something, I purchase, I spend money. You ask for some good donation for other, not all. Good devotees are there. That is why all good activities philanthropic activities are being run. But so many millionaires and billionaires are there. You go, ask, they will say, no, we don't waste money. We cannot take this. We have trust, we have this. If God wishes, money will come. So we show God when we are not ready for that. So what I am telling, this Holy Mother Sharada Devi's blessing with that. Mother, you bless me, I am going to Himalaya. What Master said, if that becomes a reality, it is all right. If it is not, then you bless me that my body falls. Hey, not in what you are telling. No, you bless me. Yes, Baba, go, don't worry. Hey, Ganga, take my Naren, see that he gets good food. He is going to remain in Samadhi in Himalayas. You see the Guru and Mother and the Son, Divine Mother and the Divine Son. Blessing him, go to the Himalaya as if Naren is going from Calcutta, which is the capital. For eating he is going to Himalaya. Gangadhar, Swami Akhandananda, you know everything in Himalaya. See that my Naren does not suffer from any lack of food. He is not going there to having. It is sadhana means we don't depend on food. And this is Holy Mother's blessing, and go. So with that blessing, and this is the last meeting, mother and son, to 1890. Next time he is coming back, not only Himalaya, from Himalaya to whole India, South, Delhi, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, all these things. Then finally he went to us and could not come and meet Holy Mother again, but took Mother's permission again. Mother, I am seeing Master is beckoning me. Should I go to the West or not? Holy Mother's permission. Mother also got vision from Master. And Narendranath could not take decision whether I should go or not. Although Sri Ramakrishna is beckoning. That is why he said, I will read a letter a little bit. Shivanandaji is telling that my time is not there. I just quote verbatim as far as possible. On me, it is a little bit dogmatism, for fanaticism with me. I understand mother's blessings on me is more than my father's. Means Sri Ramakrishna more than Sri Ramakrishna. So I have a little reservation about that. Don't mind. You have not yet understood who Holy Mother is. Holy Mother is that divine power incarnated in this age, centering Holy Mother's life. Again the new Gargis and Maitris will come. All the Western ladies, women also will be attracted. We will have a center where Holy Mother will be there. Holy Mother's blessing life of full of austerity, purity, chastity, divinity. All these things people will see the living example, and all will, Western people will come, Eastern people, all. So these are all ideas of Swami Vivekananda thinking of Holy Mother, without talking to her, without any instructions from Sri Ramakrishna, but it is, when illumination comes, it comes from within. So Swami Vivekananda wrote the letter. Holy Mother also said, yes, my child, it is Master's work, it is not you are taking decision. Master also showed me a divine revelation. So yes, I have also got, you go, proceed. So with that he came. In America, how much he suffered. But overnight he became the celebrity, and he was writing, do you think anything is my success? These are all Mother's blessings. When he came back after 7 years, a meeting with Holy Mother Sharada Devi in 1897, then from making Sastanga Pranam, falling at the feet of Holy Mother and giving, Mother, what I have done, is it okay? These things has happened. This time I did not jump like Hanumanji to Lanka. This time I went by the steamboat prepared by them, and everybody accepted me. Many people are there to recognize Sri Ramakrishna, and they accepted Master. So all these things happen. Holy Mother is telling, yes, whatever you have done, these are all Master's work, and Mother, but many works are there, but nobody, I am not getting. My child, everything will be there, don't worry. By Master's grace, and you will be considered as one of the great world teachers. Don't have any doubt about that, and whatever Master told you, everything will be fructified, it will be a reality. Wait, time will come. Then he founded Ramakrishna Mission and declared that Holy Mother Sharada Devi is the Sangha Janani, the mother of this, protecting deity, presiding deity of this monastic organization. No bhuto, no bhavishyati. A male people, male folks monastery will be there, and one lady will be at the top. Her voice will be the final one. No bhuto, no bhavishyati. They are not in Christian monasticism, not in Buddhist monasticism, not in any other anythism, but it is a new thing. Swami Vivekananda introduced that our presiding deity is Holy Mother. Land, Belur Math, this, that property purchased. Mother's permission. Mother, are you happy? Mother, you walk? Are you happy? Yes, this is okay. Belur Math, he would sell for plague relief. And they said, who will stop Swami Vivekananda? Then they came to Holy Mother Sharada Devi. Mother said, now my son, only one relief will finish the Belur Math. Belur Math is through Master, through these headquarters, Masters, so many messages, ideas will be implemented for the good of the humanity. For one relief, and it is gone, it is finished. No, my child, the money is not coming. We will remain under the trees. No, you can do that, but all cannot do. So what will remain? Money will come. So money came. So through Holy Mother's blessings, his illumination, his going to the West and having the appreciation and recognition, success, and then coming back, founding of the Ramakrishna Mission, and then all these activities. Other brothers will say, Master always said God realization is the goal of life, and remember God, remain in meditation. Why should we enter into social service activities, this, that? People are suffer, they are householders, they are born to suffer, let them suffer. We are sadhus, we have left everything, we will have only the nectar of illumination and bliss of samadhi. Swamiji said, that is also, do you think Master told everything to you only? Day after day, closed door. What Master told me, do you think these are my ideas? No, these are all Master's ideas. Please Be of my help, whatever I am telling, it is not my mission, it is Master's mission. So, Holy Mother told, whatever rules, regulations Noren has done, whoever likes to stay, following Noren's instructions, stay. Those who are not ready, main gate is open. When I first read, I could not believe that Holy Mother also could show the gate, those who will not follow Noren's instructions. In this mission, only self-mukti will not do. Atmanamokshartham jagat hitayacha. Your self-illumination plus doing good to the whole world, humanity. That is. So, everything Holy Mother's approval and implementation. And asking, whenever there is any hesitation, not taking himself any decision. Holy Mother's approval, everyone has to follow. So, with the help of Holy Mother and depending on Holy Mother's guidance, Swami Vivekananda took all decisions. Durga Puja he would do. Holy Mother said, do, it is good, but don't give the sacrifice, good sacrifice. You are sadhus, abhayam, sarvabhutebhyo. You have taken the vow that we will not be of fear to anybody. So, you don't give the good sacrifice. Sacrifice is not giving, it is ordinary. It has meaning is, we are giving the brute in us, sacrificing that. After that, we will not do anything that is brutal, animal instinct. Our life will be purified, divine. That is the secret of meaning of sacrifice. Goat sacrifice means, goat means a symbol of poshu. Poshu means animal. So poshu bhava, we have our divinity, but we know we have our animal instincts also. So those should be under control and not control, giving up, severing out. Now I am divine. No, brother. So with the permission of Holy Mother, Durga Puja done, but not Holy Mother said. And in this way we find one day one cook stole something in Belur Math. And Swamiji said, in the monastery also you are stealing. Oh God, get out, send him up. What is, he'll spoil the atmosphere here. So he went, he understood where is the Supreme Court. In those days there was no Supreme Court in India, High Court. He went to Holy Mother. And Baburam Maharaj that day went to Holy Mother, Bagbajar, and found that cook is there, and mother was scolding Baburam, you are sadhus, you do not understand the suffering of the householders, how much they toil and how they earn their livelihood. You are sadhus, you are so heartless. How could you, I did not do, mother, Swamiji did. I take him back. No, Swamiji did. Tell Noren that I have sent back. He has already confessed. If you confess, even if you take the head of somebody, you have done the most horrible thing, offense, sinful act. If you offer it to God, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam braja. Arjuna, whatever you have done, give everything to me. And Master also said, if you think that you have done wrong, you confess, you will take the responsibility. Sri Ramakrishna, same way, in the Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Sri Ramakrishna also said, yes, but you won't repeat it. If you think that you have done the wrong, confess. So to Holy Mother, he has confessed, I have done this, but what I will eat now with the children? Holy Mother said, take him back. So Swamiji said, Baburam, you have brought him? Oh, I have not brought him. Holy Mother said, my man, very intelligent, you have gone to the High Court against me. Smilingly accepted. So anything and everything, Holy Mother. And one day, to Holy Mother, he came and met and said, Mother, I know through your grace, in future, many Vivekananda, many Narendranath will born. Millions of Vivekananda will be born. Thousands of Narendranath, millions of Vivekananda. But I know a mother like you is one and the only one. And thou art my refuge. So, with this idea and bhava, Swami Vivekananda gave us up his body. One day Swamiji was not in good health in Belur Math. Holy Mother herself came to see Swamiji in Swamiji's house, Belur Math. And after that, Swamiji was sick. Holy Mother was going. He got stuck there, boat. This high tide and low tide. High tide water comes, so boat can come up to this. And low tide water has gone. If you are not moving the boat with the water, then it will get stuck on the ground, on the shore. So they were not able to. Swamiji with his sick body came from his room, seeing that they could not, he pushed himself, others also joined the Holy Mother. So in this way we find that we say, you are my refuge, it is verbally, we cannot do it. According to, we know that our weaknesses, but by Mother's grace, Master's grace, it will come to you in our life also. But in Swamiji's life, we find Swamiji was writing letter to our brothers and others, making them understand the real nature of the Divine Mother. And if we know that real nature, then we are liberated. That is called highest knowledge, that is called supreme devotion. If we know our relation with the ultimate reality. Master once told that, yes, why hanglami kochis, why you are just like a beggar behaving in that way, give this, give this. No, your relation with me. So this Jagadishwar, this Jagat, and this Jiva, we, if we know our relation with this, then that is the knowledge, supreme knowledge. Let us all pray to Mother, Master and Swamiji through their grace and through our self-effort, Purushakar. Let us all be blessed with that illumination which Sri Ramakrishna said, what better thing else, highest thing can I bless you? Let you all be illumined. Let us all get that inner awakening and illumination in this life. With these words, I complete. Om Jananing Saradang Deving Ramakrishnang Jagadgurum Padapadme Tasritva Pranamami Muhurmuhur.
Dear friends, we had the privilege of listening to this illuminating discourse on taking refuge in Holy Mother, who is a human manifestation of the Divine Mother. And without her grace, nobody can really realize God or even realize any higher goal in life. The lecture was full of so many wonderful anecdotes and scriptural quotes. So many thanks, Sumanasananda ji, for giving us, blessing us with this discourse. He is here just for one day. He has come today in the morning and then will be leaving tomorrow morning. So, and my thanks to you all, friends, for coming to this discourse. And you can look at other programs that are happening here during these summer days and try to come for those also whenever it's feasible for you. So, thank you very much. We conclude this meeting with this prayer that may all be happy, may all be free from disease, and may all work for each other's good. Thank you.